I met Father John Schlegel in the year 2000 when he was starting his presidency at Creighton University.
John Schlegel and I go back to our early days in the Society of Jesus.
I've only had the privilege of knowing him for the last 10 years.
He's one of the most inspirational men that I've met, and he had a way of taking what a lot of people thought was a big idea or a big vision and making it even bigger.
One of my memories of John during my teaching years is in that first year in particular, is John walking around the campus just to get a sense of its layout, the buildings, how the sun hit them, its architectural style. And John has a taste for the aesthetics, and he was interested at that time in what became a very rigorous expansion plan for that campus.
He was a bridge builder. He came here, and within a very short time, he was on the Chamber of Commerce. He was on the Opera Board. He was meeting people all over the city. And before long, he was talking about how Omaha could be better.
John Schlegel was a giant among visionaries, is the way I would describe him. He had a way of envisioning things that people didn't think of, a big picture kind of guy.
One of John's great contributions to the city is that he saw that area east of Creighton was not very developed. In fact, it was not a very nice looking part of the city. And he recognized there was not a plan to improve it, change it, do something about it. And so at the chamber, and working with the mayor and a number of other people, influential people in the city, he moved them to create a plan, a vision for what could be done.
In many ways, John opened the doors of the university to the Omaha community a little bit better than it had been in years past. But more than that, he stepped out that door and went out into the city to meet people and to talk with one another.
I think a hero is a person who just does an extraordinary kindness to people by bringing out the best in them and giving the best of him or herself. And I think in that respect, Father Schlegel was definitely our hero. When we had the dedication of the Schlegel Center for Service and Justice, we had the director of the Siena Francis House telling us how Father Schlegel, on a regular basis, would be there serving meals. He wasn't wearing his priest collar. He wasn't identifying himself as the president of the Catholic University up the street, but he was just there talking to people, sitting with people, serving people. And, that's what a hero is. They don't look for that validation. They just go about doing for others, and that's what John Schlegel did.
Father John Schlegel is a hero to me, primarily because of how he treated his illness and eventual death, and as well during my working career, working with him and his inspiration and encouragement for us to always reach higher and strive for more than what we thought was possible.
When I think of hero, I think of somebody who takes risk and does that in a way that's somewhat selfless, so for others or another, or for a cause, and somebody who can achieve something quite terrific and wonderful. I definitely think of John as a hero in lots of ways, as a university leader, as a Jesuit working in the work of Jesuit higher education, as a liaison to a local community, as somebody who is a dreamer and a visionary.
John Schlegel is truly a Renaissance man. I think he could have done anything, but he spent his life trying to make the world better for other people.